And here we go, taking the high side. The initial fight going to be owning this high ground, a very strong import. And yeah, Envy not going to be running that hella. So there is going to be a poke advantage on the side of 100 Thieves as they start this fight. TTK going to start dealing some damage. One of the few controller players immediately going to take out iRemix. Nice start there. Numbers on the side of 100 Thieves. Will Envy retake, or are they going to keep the battle going? They are, as they do use Bond on the offside into Lena. Going to do what we said they would do, owning this off angle. Great pick there, and immediately the numbers. 100 Thieves dropping them like flies. Envy gonna fall, and the point gonna start off in 100 Thieves' favor.
Tough first fight for Team Envy. They walked in, took too much poke from both Terra and TTK, and then Vinny obviously going in. Vinny might be one of the most flexible tank players, Vanguard players in the game. Like we've seen Ban onto the Groot, now he's on to the Thing, and you know we haven't seen a lot of great the Thing performances so far. But if anybody could do it, it's probably Vinny and 100 Thieves.
Yeah, I'm with you there. You talked about, everyone talks about, you know, Vinny on his group, right? How comfortable he is, and how, you know, he might be the best group player in the world. And you know, you mentioned not a lot of people running the Thing in terms of getting a ton of value, but one of the very few, if not one of the only ones, iRemix actually last time they were on the stage here, 2 MVPs in a row on the Thing. So we are going to see a little bit of a brawling battle, rock on rock. And here we go with the next fight. Immediately cracking impact, going to hit 3. Going to get an early pick on Cal. Nice start there to the side of Terra, who plays a mean Bucky, ready to reset again and dive into the back line.
Yeah, Space going to have to go huge with this meatball, and he does so. I mean, SKP getting shut down, that's removing the fate of those rules out of this fight shit.
Yeah, that's a huge meatball right there for Space. I'm not gonna lie, it's a great retake, but still, you gotta be looking at the point here. 70% already from the very first push on the side of 100 Thieves, and now they're starting to get that back, but still maintaining position on point, buying time to just get as much charge as possible as we do see the alt pop right here on the side of NK. Gonna take out Selena. Nice early pick, but the team is pressing in now. Nice pull there to try to shut it down, but no return on the NK, and the strategy assaults will be pop stalling things up a little bit as Terra's trying to find an angle onto the back line, but no connection. Does have the ult, and I lied when he gets 2, going after 3. Terra, a menace, trying to get this reset, but unable to do so. Great pick of the health, and oh my goodness, almost makes it happen, but is going to fall to the side of Vinny.
They're attacking this fight because of the res, but no, they don't touch the point, Shib. Oh my god, Terra creating all that space and be playing it slow. It works out for them. Shib immediately finding Terra. I don't know if it's a bit of a mistake in terms of positioning for him, but him getting picked early is terrible for 100 Thieves.
Yeah, I'm surprised that worked like that, but you know, here we go, as Envy is going to start taking positioning priority, and there's the clobbering, going to get turned around on immediately, going to be dropping the invisible boundary. Cal going to take out Selena. Nice pick there, as the numbers are just going back and forth, trying to find one more, unable to do so. Point still not taken on either side. Oh my goodness, Harvey, incredibly weak in the aggressive push, and tries to get a pick on SJP, but no, Cal, unable to do so yet. There it is, nice swing with the melee pop. NK going to get a pick as well. Cal and NK on the side of Envy, holding on firm, and they still have yet to get the point.
It's still have yet to get the point, and you know, just as we're about to sing the praises of Cal, here comes the on the backside, but Envy eventually come back through to the point, regroup, find those eliminations, and do a great job. Cal, you know, to find the opening pick off, and also onto Terra. I mean, that's 2 in a row now for him. It's a bit of a weird spot for 100 Thieves, but at least they have ultimates for this next fight.
Yeah, they found their footing, I think it looked like there. I mean, they got their confidence back, saw some good picks, great positioning, taking the fight when you need to, not worrying about getting that point too early. You know, it is a little bit of a panic moment, right, when you're getting in there, but that's a great call. Here comes the dump, looking for the Luna. Will it land? Yes, TTK gonna take out 2 as Paint, Sleepy, and now Space go down. Terra gonna completely sweep the rest of them as Remix. TTK finishing up on Cal, and 100 Thieves gonna retake this point.
I mean, what an engage there. What a pull by Terra to open things, right? Making Envy feel a little bit weird, right? Obviously, Space went in, got hooked. They had to fight around it, had to commit those ultimates, and TTK understanding the situation they were in, just absolutely dunked on that back line. Had to follow up, and also Cal committed a late hella ultimate. 100 Thieves put themselves in a good spot.
Yeah, and here comes the next fight. Tough positioning here from the side of Envy, trying to find a way through this. Taking off that left angle. Vinny doing a great job. Just haymakering through the doorway, trying to build up that charge. Ready to release another clobbering time. When is the time? Is it now? Yes, it is. Gonna start off the fight, but we are immediately gonna get counteracted there. Well done by Harvey to keep the team moving, but it is gonna get matched on both sides. No picks yet on either in terms of everyone besides the Vinny, who did get dropped early in that fight. But the point is still being held here by 100 Thieves.
Yeah, Vinny died so quickly because of headshots from Cal. Now it's a 1v1, but the invisible shield, or invisible woman shield, comes onto the side of Cal. So in the front line, they have the advantage until the Hella ultimate comes out, but the target focus is there. It doesn't matter for Delena, though, who just hits the shots after. However, Sleepy coming back for the trade was huge for Envy.
Sleepy doing a great job here of getting these final hits. I've seen, I think, 5 already so far, which is great. You know, Luna does a great job dealing insane damage, but Terra gonna take to the sky. Space going to fall early, but out goes the dance. Luna just holding on with the fate of both worlds, but a dunk potentially going to land on Paint. Down goes Paint. 100 Thieves doing a good job retaking this fight, and we are gonna see a fall here from my remix as 100 Thieves is at 81%.
So daunting right now. Team Envy, we're in such a good spot. But unfortunately, 100 Thieves disengaged perfectly, came back into that fight, able to keep control of that point as well, that entire fight. So right now, 100 Thieves' game plans are really working out to a T as they have to run and touch last second. Envy, this is going to be brutal, obviously, as they try to touch in desperation hours Shib as 100 Thieves win map number 1.
Yeah, I mean, I liked what you called there with the Delena, you know, using the ultimate. Yeah, it didn't get any value, but as soon as they as we are going to start off here, Envy holding the high side. I love this defense, maintaining that height, utilizing it, and they are going to fight in this choke as Envy begins here. Remix going to get some haymakers off, start building that ult charge as, yeah, I mean, when it comes to the thing, the amount of ult charge you can build in team fights or during strategist ultimates is his superpower. Oh, and TTK with a great right click, immediately down goes NK. Great job on the side of 100 Thieves with an early space advantage, pushing them right back into the doorway.
Yeah, this is what 100 Thieves do so well. They're playing that macro, right, while the 1v1 is happening, and Delena is unfortunately being given a lot of resources against him. 100 Thieves push on the other side, give up on that 1 versus 1, and take perfect advantage off the fact of NK being caught out.
Yeah, and here comes the 1v1 as Delena is going to take that early on to Cal. Just a great sense of awareness, understanding the backline play and shutting that down before anything can happen. I did like the idea there from Cal. I really did like the potential play as we are going to start popping ultimates now. Immediately going to see the fate of both world pop on the side of Sleepy. Envy with the early utilization of the strategist ultimates. That is going to go in the favor of 100 Thieves as they return back immediately. Using one right back at him as Harvey, Terra, and TTK are popping ults. Are we going to see some value? The dunk goes out. SJP going to take out space. Return right back from Cal into Terra. Sleepy into Vinny. And right now, Envy ahead.
Yeah, Sleepy is still so good, keeping the team in it. I thought 100 Thieves played that well to keep SJP alive, keep him in the fight, also to build that fate of both worlds, which is close on. But if space can be huge with that meatball Shib, this could be brutal for the side of 100 Thieves.
Yeah, it is scary. You know, when in the sky, look for any shield possible, natural cover, and sprint and hope it doesn't land on your forehead as we start a ton of pressure here on the side of 100 Thieves. Sleepy, great positioning, great heals, keeping the team up, eyes on everyone at the same time. Good hold as there is no advantage yet, and SJP did pop fate of both worlds. Cal with a nice pick on Terra. Return right back into remix. Numbers are even, but down one Vanguard as Cal is trying to deal a ton of damage. Does have ult ready on the side of Hella. Goddess of Death ready to be used. Will Cal trying to make a play before the strategist ultimates come back around?
He's definitely waiting at the current moment, giving it a little bit of time, going for his flank. Now he goes for it. Strange Portal also to come back for Terra, so they're going to go the triple Vanguard at the current moment. Ultimates pop. Sleepy with the fate of both worlds to keep the team healthy. Meanwhile, the top side, Cal is trying to get some damage to the back line, but against that double shield, it's incredibly hard to do so. Now, with the Magneto ult of Terra, what if he hit? It's blocked by another shield and the bubble. They avoid it until now with SJP in this front line, just running it down. SJP with 3 in that fight alone.
Luna and Hella who needs a Hella when you have a Luna? Apparently 3 final hits there. Really well done on the side of SJP, and they are owning this early fight. Really back and forth there. Great positioning on both sides. Fight was really stalled out. Just not a lot happening. And then we saw 3 unsuccessful ultimates, just strictly like you mentioned, due to the shield compositions. And yeah, although it looked great on the side of Envy, did fall towards the end of the fight. And 100 Thieves just kind of owning the space.
Yeah, owning it at the current moment. 100 Thieves sitting at that choke point. Also have Terra back on that Winter Soldier, so the consistent comp they played earlier. We'll see if it works out. Armed and Dangerous committed earlier by NK, immediately countered by Harvey and his invisible boundary, and then we see another one from Pink.
Yeah, Harvey and Payne just matching the boundaries, buying a little bit of time, but as soon as this drops in about a few seconds here, yep, the fight will begin. Trying to find these off angles, finding out where everyone is after the invis does get dropped. Delena chasing Cal again. The 1v1's back. Delena gonna take that again and dome Cal, and they are gonna have numbers advantage on this next fight. TTK, one of the most strong, if not the strongest controller player, with an early pick on NK as well, as they still are owning these numbers, holding on as they are getting pushed by Space. Space trying to take Space as he does, and just like that, Harvey gonna be dropping Remix. Space is gonna fall to Vinny, and 100 Thieves is gonna keep this train rolling.
You gotta feel good about that if you're Team Envy. Coming back in, at least forcing out that Stratus Ultimates, trying to come back in and get another fight. But, you know, earlier in that engage, I think 100 Thieves just played it perfectly to counter, and then TTK now available with another Meteor M. We'll see if he can go big yet again.
Yeah, we are going to see the retake and fight. Delena. NK goes down immediately. Just a ton of these off-angle picks. And down goes Payne. Make it Cal as well, as Delena is absolutely popping off on these off-angle chases. Finding value in every open space. Is going to fall there from Space, though. Numbers still on the side of 100 Thieves. Terra trying to find Sleepy. Does do so, as they are going to try to take point two. Looking towards their favor. Space a little bit weak. They're going to just hold on to this ult economy. Not play a little too aggressive. Take this space without overutilization. Really smart play here on the side of 100 Thieves, and they are going to come back into the next fight with ult advantage.
Yeah, the difficulty is Team Envy is really good at this hella composition, but 100 Thieves, you know, seem to just be better, right? I mean, Delena hits those shots. Even when Cal hits the stuns, he got the second one, able to get the elimination on the Cal, so that's like 2 or 3 times this game that Delena's got the better of Cal. And at the moment, it's making a difference as there's 2 minutes and 26 seconds in the third phase of the map.
Yeah, there's no disrespect to Cal, because honestly, these angles that he's trying to find are really smart, but it's just being read as we say that. Cal with a nice pick there on Terra. I just like this positioning, holding that high side, getting a pick, relocating so they don't know. As the building does reconstruct, we are going to start using these boundaries again, and we are going to drop back here with Envy, just trying to buy time, let that be used. Ultimate almost here for Cal. Incredible position there. Knew what was going to happen. Perfect timing. Owning this height is going to get thrown out, though, and ready to try to find some more pressure with Ultimate. Another 1v1 situation. Cal going to turn that back on the letter and get the numbers back towards him, as NK is going to take out Terra and Envy with a great fight here.
Dude, he just got jump scared by Delena, bro. Just ran off the top. Delena just shows up in Cal's face. Cal's like, oh, hey, I'll just get rid of you. That was definitely an interesting play for Mr. Ant. But, you know, Envy holding on. Minute 30 left now, Shiv.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about with these hella 1v1s. Oh my goodness, Cal. Now the numbers are even closer to even. Great pick there again. It's all about with those 1v1s popping that E. If you get that mini stun reposition back, you typically will win the fight as long as you do it first. And yeah, Cal showcasing that, hey, I'm not done yet. Let me get these numbers back. Didn't like how they were favored on your side at first. So holding this angle here, forcing TTK to look in this direction instead of towards the rest of the team. And if he doesn't, then Cal just finds this opportunity. Just barely missed Terra there. NK falls from Terra during that fight.
Both fadeable towards Pop just to give each other's team a little bit of time, but no Winter Soldier, like you mentioned, with NK getting picked off again. We need to see him kind of come back, get back into this fight. Vinny trading a lot of space too for Delena, and the rest of the team as Terra pops. That ultimate, the Kraken impact, go aggressive alongside TK in this Meteor M.
Cal holding on to not feed the Meteor, and that's a great play. I believe Cal was worried about the thing popping. The clobbering time on him in that moment popped on. It was great defensive play. Still in the fight. Numbers dead even, and here comes clobbering time on the side of Remix. Immediately going to get popped up with the barrier on the side of Harvey. Delena going to be using the Goddess of Death in the sky, where they find value. Not quite yet, as the numbers have not moved, but will we see Cal get this pick? No. Unable to do so, relocating directly back into this position, and honestly, I'm learning something new here. This is an insane spot as Cal and NK. Cal again on Harvey. NK gonna take out TTK, back and forth with the duelist. Cal gonna take out Delena, and they do hold on point 3.
Hey, shout out observers staying on Cal's POV, man. Of the Winter Soldiers getting those hooks, so maybe if NK can consistently get those hooks to match Terra, that would be big for Envy moving forward.
We do see consistency on the side of defense here. TTK, obviously you can get a look here at the controller scheme. You gotta love to see it. Controller players, I'm sure, are hyped up in that moment as we are gonna hold the same exact angle. Will it play out similar for the side of Envy as it did for 100 Thieves? Will they get driven back? Oh, an immediate pull there, but they are gonna pop that Magneto. Ooh, Sleepy, great pick there on the side of Envy to give advantage towards Envy. 100 Thieves gonna be losing Terra. No more pull for the moment, and that is, ooh, a good play until Delena's gonna pick off Cal and even out the numbers.
He's still sitting in this back. I don't know how Cal unfortunately could not win that, but we talked about the hook. He's still up there, by the way, still sitting above Envy, making them look around. That was a huge pickoff from NK. If he could do that again here, bring this fight back into Envy's control, that's exactly what they needed to get this cart pushing and get to the second phase of the map.
Yeah, you thought it was going to start, the momentum was going to shift towards Envy there, and then you had Delena get the pick to even out numbers. Payne, nice pick there on Terra. Well done, great positioning again. Seeing this strategist play this natural cover, and yeah, tries to make a play onto the height. Unfortunately, not able to make that jump. Got to be careful, throws a shield to protect themselves. You gotta love the play from Payne. Very smart play to pop that shield on someone close by and utilize it yourself. And here we go as we start the next fight. Odds are in the favor right now of 100 Thieves with 3 ultimates up and double pop as we do see a pick there from Cal, giving the advantage in numbers back towards Envy, and 100 Thieves are going to start popping these ultimates. Harvey throwing out the invisible boundary. Vinny still holding on SJP. There goes the clobbering time. SJP going to start the dance. Will they be able to make anything happen through this? Space does have the ult. Will he dunk the meatball onto the dance floor? Yep, takes out one, not the dance. Terra goes down, well done by Space. Owning Space, if you will, gonna pressure with the thing as the thing gets the bubble, but no. Still holding on 100 Thieves right on the cart over there.
Yeah, they're still holding on to this corner, right? Just consistently playing this objective, right? Having both Vanguards there, also keeping everybody alive, right? You might have lost Delena, you might have had some earlier tough fights, but you've already got 2 minutes off the clock. They're doing a good job just playing that time, making sure Envy doesn't push forward without having to commit some ultimates right now.
Yeah, you saw a textbook masterclass there in natural cover. 100 Thieves, they may have had a bunch of pressure on them, but all the Vanguards had to do was just drop to that natural cover behind the bus, let the strategist get an eye on you, and just hold that corner. There's no reason to do anything else, and just buy time until the team can reset. And they did it, and it just worked so well. You could just see the confidence, the understanding, and the lack of panic. You cannot panic in those moments. Elena with a nice pick on Paint there, and Envy's gonna have to drop back and reset.
Oh my god, I feel like Envy played that so well and are still losing. It's like, that's actually just absurd. NK found those 2 opening picks on their engage, but then everybody else disengaging ultimates, perfectly timed bubble from TTK to keep SJP alive, into now, you know, Vinny jumping from player to player, turning your team into mini raid bosses is just absolutely brutal just to live through an insane hell ultimate from Cal.
Yeah, it's just like the play. Like, once again, I mean, just the way they're playing off each other, the comms got to be so smooth and fluid. They know the cooldowns. They understand who's got what up, when to pop the actual cooldowns they need in the moment, not overextending and overutilizing, getting picks, and then playing it slow, because they're not going to win the long fight if you are up on numbers and you play it correctly, unless they burn a ton of ultimates. But if you're looking again towards the side of 100 Thieves, 4 ultimates, almost 5 up right now against 3, but they are going to start building as we do see the fate of both worlds. Will they be a pick as we start with Terra trying to make a play out of the back line? No luck yet, but Terra does have ultimate. Here goes the return, immediately invisible boundary. Did we see? No, I thought they did double strategist, but no, it's just back and forth in the invisible boundary. No pick yet on either, as Cal still holding the off angle. Early pick there by Cal. NK gonna take out 100, or TTK. Terra goes down by NK, as we are seeing the jump from the Kraken Impact. Take Impact, make that 3, as they are gonna take over. Point 1.
These are absolutely wild fights. We saw committed ultimates both from TTK and Vinny, and then also with SJP to go in, try to find Sleepy, but Sleepy dodging all of that Meteor M. The rest of the backline to avoid it, not relying on the bubble, was huge in terms of cooldown management. So Envy clutched up when it mattered most. NK as well with a huge Kraken Impact to follow up his team.
Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of that. These players do not make that mistake. You got to find that early pick. If you get the reset, everything changes. A lot of people, you know, as soon as they see an opportunity, they see a team bunch together, they try to start that off. But you've got every eye looking at you. You got to find a window when things are distracted. Space, early pick there on Harvey. That's a massive early take, as they are going to keep the pressure on, bubble up that thing while he makes space. And the thing trying to just build charge. Off angle here. again from Delena, but Delena's not taking any damage, just holding that space, trying to find a pick on the back line, but still, it hasn't happened yet. Waiting till the team comes back in for distraction's sake. Vinny gonna take out Remix. Very unfortunate there, not having the follow-up needed because they were afraid of the Delena on the high ground, but Cal gonna make that problem no more, and the numbers are back to even.
Yeah, Delena was going to try to ult there, but I think he had a ceiling over him, so he could not commit the ultimate. Now Cal has full advantage, like you mentioned. Terra taking so much poke from this left side, armed again, or yeah, ultimate committed from NK. Also, Cal going down in brutal though, so a bit of a mistake on Team MV's side as they're hit by a huge clobber in time from Vinny.
Wow, gorgeous play. Obviously, the thing in these tight quarters is a terrifying force with the CC strictly from the shoulder check. Yancey Street Charge is not only a great defensive ability, but if you just hold on to that, run in circles and keep bodying everybody, just shoulder checking them into the sky, it makes team fighting very difficult. And then following up with the clobbering time after that, the CC train is obscene, and they do make a playoff, and now they're holding on to 5 ultimates on the side of 100 Thieves, but it's almost 5 right back at him with Envy. This next fight's gonna be insane.
Yeah, they're playing it back right now. Both teams sort of feeling it out. 25 seconds left. I have a feeling this is gonna enter overtime as this fight is gonna be extended.
Yeah, and we start here, TTK trying to get ready to throw this Meteor M, getting ready to bake this meatball and dunk it on a backline strategist, but NK gets an early pick there on Terra, and clobbering time on the side of my Remix. Doesn't find enough value to get some picks, as we're gonna see some strategist ultimates beat Pop Sleepy. Gonna be launching that. Harvey use the invisible barrier back and forth on both sides. Paint gonna take out the Lena early, and once again, they're making the space when it counts, and here comes the dunk. TTK looking for Invis. Unfortunately not able to find it as it does connect with the corner, and they're still holding on, but they're running out of ultimates.
There is so much we have to do to stop 100 Thieves. They also come back in with the clobbering time, but they're totally fine right now. His face comes back in with the Meteor. Who's he going to dunk it on? Can't he even hit anybody? Doesn't look like it. Now he's kind of caught out. People can touch on 100 Thieves' side. Also, NK with the impact, trying to come through, find eliminations, but nothing is found just yet. In fact, it's 100 Thieves and TVK who have somehow rubber banded back into the fight. No Cal on the flank, looking for eliminations. He has to find something. That's invincible. Harvey, are you kidding me? On the right side. They close it out in overtime to Shib. Oh my God.
That was insane to witness. Clutching up when you need to, not letting this end. Just sheer heart right there. I feel like I just watched an actual movie. Gorgeous play by Envy to turn that around. I can't believe it.
Dude, they're heating up, Shib. They're warming up right now. Team Envy. You know, I was going to say, you know, even if they were to lose this map, Shib, they look like they're on another level right now. They're leveling up to where 100 Thieves is. If they can keep having Cal in a team play at the level they're playing at, I could see Envy competing with 100 Thieves in this series.
Yeah, I see the confidence now as we're getting to the map win potential right here. 1 minute on the clock. Now it's all about making things count. Do not play scared. You saw what you can do when you have the momentum in your favor and you're still using it. Try to make a play as we do have ult advantage again on the side of 100 Thieves, but still trying to gain space. They are holding on. 40 seconds on the clock. Punches are out. We'll see who gets value out of these popped ultimates right now.
You can see this mini micro fight happening on the left side with both Delena and Cal. Delena forced to use the ultimate early. We'll see if Envy disengage it, and they do shit. They just walk away.
Really smart play. I mean, you have the time. It's all about one fight. You don't need to try to make this 2 fights. It's not worth it. Wow, Delena gonna break the map apart, I believe, and take out SJP. Wasn't sure on the angle there, but wow, that is a really important pick, as Sleepy did have ultimate there on the side of Luna. We are gonna use this early. Should be able to get back in time. 6 seconds on the clock. Let's get the touch with 3. Is gonna bring it to OT, and here we go as we start the Fate of Both Worlds dance. And here we go, NK gonna get a pick on Delena. Start the dance, cracking impact, and we are gonna see another dance floor here. Holding on and buying time on the side of NK. Now it's all about after these are done, where does the meatball land? Does it connect? It does. 100 TTK gonna take out Pain. Oh my goodness, Cal gonna get a pick on Harvey. It's so back and forth.
Cal, again, could be the hero. He could end it right now. He needs to fight Terra, hits the shot, but Vinny traded back. NK, both Winter Soldiers are removed out of the fight. Cal needs to find something to freeze him from Sleepy. No way. Delena also goes too far. Sleepy shuts him down, and so does Cal. Are you kidding me? With the passive on the Vinny, they're going to get it done in overtime. We're going to mount number 3.
Let's go! What an absolute change of events. Great play on both sides. What a fight to witness. Yet as they burst right through the wall and just go directly on a point. 100 Thieves, a very aggressive strategy. Harvey gonna take out Cal, and it goes right back as NK takes out Terra. Numbers evened out, and it's just going to be a DPS burn down as we do start the fight 5v5.
Yeah, a little bit late crystals there from Harvey, and Remix now going over to the Venom instead on this map too could be advantageous, but the CC, oh no, Remix, no movement abilities to be used there because of what Vinny did. And now with that, right, they have so much presence towards this point, especially lacking him now.
Oh, great pick there by TTK. Keeping eyes on the strategist and not letting them escape. Knew exactly where Loki was going to be. Loki fell and then fell directly into his trap as they take point one with 5 minutes and 30 seconds on the clock. You weren't lying when you said the Hulk is unleashed. Bruce Banner is now gone as they are going to keep this space moving forward.
And keep it moving into the streets phase. We saw Terra, after getting picked, also swap to the Doctor Strange to give his team the advantage with the teleport. So, you know, with that first point take, 100 Thieves put themselves in a good spot. Also, immediate tempo ultimate from Dilemma.
Yeah, just gonna put the pressure on Force. Oh, got a pick prior to the dance floor. Well done, as it goes right back. Envy gonna take out Delena right out of the sky. And we are gonna see pops on both sides in terms of the fate of both worlds. Still gonna keep things relatively even as we are still holding this space on defense in the side of Envy.
Kraken Impact committed, met by the fate of the world by Sleepy as he swapped, or he got the copy. Also, Vinny walking in, taking out NK is massive for them. Space with the top, Meteor S not going to be able to connect, unfortunately, as he's going to have to back out. Remix gets stunned, and 100 Thieves just sort of worked the problem, the maze that is Envy, right? Just consistently walking them down. 4 minutes and 20 seconds left now in the street phase of the map.
Yeah, the Vanguards on the side of Envy are struggling. Just the sheer off angles back and forth, firing at the same time. Delena is going to force them to look backwards. Terra going to be fighting for the front side. Immediately, we're going to be losing space there, literally, and also space on the side of Envy as we are pushing towards point two. Just a ton of open area and ult advantage on the side of 100 Thieves. We are going to be seeing this clobbering time shortly from virtually both sides. Nice pick there by iRemix on Delena. That is a huge early take, and Paint going to take out Vinny, and they are going to walk this back, giving them a little bit of time.
Yeah, both teams, I think, are not uncomfortable per se, but this change, the switch up, right, results in Delena having to play the Star-Lord and getting caught up by a Remix, not really aware of maybe that spacing that he's usually supposed to play as Remix, you know, connects onto him, removes that mobility, and now Envy can potentially hold.
Yeah, really good ult economy there. Just the patience on the side of Envy, not popping anything. They do have 5, and as soon as I say that, NK gonna utilize that ultimate early. We are gonna see the meatball back on TTK, trying to land on something. Does take out 2 as they take TTK. Delena right back into Terra, taking out Sleepy. There goes Cal as well, and Terra's just on a rampage. A tear. He's trying to find more, and will he make another play? Bang! Down goes the squad with an absolute 4-piece. Oh, 5. Was I too early? Yes, I was. As they do take point 2.
Yeah, taking point 2 off of, like you said, the ultimate with TTK, connecting onto, I believe it was Paint earlier on. And now, you know, 100 Thieves consistently pushing forward. It's hard to retouch in that second phase as well without that Doctor Strange. And currently 100 Thieves putting the pressure on Envy right now. Although they had ultimates, they were never in a spot where they could have used them.
Yeah, I think right now, you know, I can just feel them leaning into their strengths. You know what I mean? I can just understand the desks got a little more weight on them as all of them are just ensuring they show up now. They're frustrated, they're angry, and it's working. We do see 6 ultimates ready here. Early ult there on the side of Paint. No real battle back in terms of a cancellation of the ultimate. So I think they're just trying to re-own the pacing here as it does get matched right back with a little bit of like a 4-second difference on the side of SJP. Magneto in the sky with the Meteor M does land immediately on Terra. Terra goes down. Nice pick there on the side of Space. Doing a great job finding value with each of these ultimates. Cal going to take out Vinny, and Envy now is finding their footing, and this is what you needed to see. Oh, as we do see a turnaround, TTK going to take out Cal. Delena going to find one on NK. I may have spoken too soon. Right onto the strategist. Great crystals there by Loki to retake and own the space back, but still a very difficult position to be in. Not sure if they're going to find that pick there on iRemix. Somehow escapes, I believe. Or, excuse me, Vinny does escape Terra. Gonna get 2 with that one swing, make that 3, and Terra is dominating here again with the Bucky.
Yeah, I think this just goes to show, oh my god, did he get the reset? No, misses in the spawn, but this just goes to show that you can win any fight as long as you have Meteor M up. TTK came back through with SJP, down 2 members, and then Delena understood it was go time. Remix, oh my gosh, falls so low, but NK and crew now coming back through, regaining a bit of that momentum, coming back towards the cart. NK somehow, through the crystals, was able to find Delena, but Terra, no way! However, Remix there to follow up, and now without those duelists, 100 Thieves probably just reset.
Yeah, I like what you're saying. There's just so much back and forth in these fights. Everyone is just playing so calm. Space, great pick there on Harvey as Harvey falls early in this fight, forcing them to retake a little bit, at least hold on by time. Oh my goodness, Space says I'll stagger all day if need be. Dude does have that Meteor. You had the discussion around this Meteor M almost being more valuable. See, in my Pee-wee brain, I'd be thinking that strange as Agamotto is going to get these strategist ultimates because I know how to make it happen, but no, just so much confidence from these Meteors in the sky. You just rarely see them missing, just dunking on these strategists every single fight.
Yeah, they're just so good at what they do. Early engaged by Envy and NK. Unfortunately, the ultimate from Paint not there in time. Crack and Impact at least committed from Terra, but here goes Space again with the Meteor over the top. Terra down, sniffed out in that back line. Also, Clobber in time connects on the NK for the supports. The strategist doing a good job keeping him alive. TPK forcing those out, looks for the dunk, connects on the Cal, and that's what you want to find on 100 Thieves side.
See, I don't even know how. Just an absolute 360. LeBron dunks on him, makes it happen. Cal goes down early, and they're just going to keep this pressure and run it on home as they are owning this space. TTK still fully healed up, owning this as we're going to have Vinny fighting virtually the whole team in an alleyway. Going to turn back on the thing. Remix going to fall there early, and this is going to keep the pressure on the side of 100 Thieves with 55 seconds on the clock. Got to show some respect here, Envy, when there was a ton of time on here, still bringing this down to the final minute, but no, it's looking heavily in the side of 100 Thieves as they drive this thing home with 40 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, once you lose Remix there, I don't really know if there's a way to come back. Considering like we saw on first point, I don't know if Remix is going to distract this backline or at least dive the strategists, make sure that Team 100 Thieves are uncomfortable.
I think we've unlocked a new strategy as an entirety of a source here for Marvel Rivals. It seems like this angle's really strong as they're going to match it to Envy, just trying to hold that, but not pressing through nearly as fast as 100 Thieves did. They played with confidence as they are going to drop back and retake. Remix trying to find a way to get in there with the Venom. Nice bubble there. You'll see that consistently on Star-Lord, allowing him to build that alt charge really quickly. Just a ton of holding. They don't care about this right now. They'll play here all day. There is no need to rush. Let us build our ultimates. Loki Crystal's getting popped there early. TTK trying to find value. We are going to see the spin to win again from NK, who's now feeling confident with the Crystal on. Nice pick there on Terra. Well done, NK, to find value as they are going to start pressing here again and give Envy the space they needed to take this fight.
Yeah, in the neutral end, Envy played that incredibly patient, so well on the top side as well. Copy from Harvey now comes back out late, so they're trying to change that tempo, regain the point again, maybe force that ultimate from Paint, and here it comes late.
Great positioning there, drop back behind Space. For Strategic look at Space, gets a nice pick there on Delena, I believe, through the teleport, I'm not even sure, as 100, yes, down! Oh, 100 Thieves gonna keep the pressure right back. Vinny gonna be taking out Paint. Cal falls to the side of Terra, as the numbers are now waning a little bit, but it is gonna be, I believe, back towards the side of 100 Thieves, yes, as down goes Space, and the fight is gonna have to be started all over again.
I don't know if this is like intentional or what out of Terra, but Terra, every first fight on these first objectives just keeps going down first. He got picked on attack, swapped to Doctor Strange. Terra as well got picked again, swapped Doctor Strange. So now running that triple Vanguard comp on defense. He's going to look for an aggressive Agamotto, I imagine. But he keeps doing this, getting picked early and coming back on Doctor Strange. It's very interesting.
Yeah, I mean, you don't hear about 100 Thieves running the triple Vanguard comp, right? Like, that was always the Sentinel play. It was something we all made, you know, we made jokes about. But this might have been those secrets that we talked about. Not afraid to teleport immediately back. They may not be a teleport comp where they're utilizing it all the time. But when you get picked early, why not get back here and start the fight again and just buy as much time as possible? Even if you lose the first point, Cal gonna get a pick on SJP. Immediately turn back. Harvey gonna take out Cal. Remix with a nice punch there. Haymakering Terra into the dirt. Vinny gonna take out Space. So back and forth here. Still a battle on point as Vinny is at 100 HP, able to escape there, trying to find another punch. Bang! No connection yet, and it looks like Envy is re-owning this again as they do take out 3. NK gonna drop Vinny, and there goes the fate of both worlds as I believe Envy takes this point.
These clocks from the thing, anytime we're on his POV, is just hilarious. He's just bonk, bonk after each other. But in that case, right, I don't think it was SJP who got picked earlier. I don't think he expected Cal to honestly be that insane. Like, Cal made an absolutely S-word insane engage there by just going deep onto SJP over the top side towards the health pack. So I don't think SJP expected that, and because of it, Envy just keeps up that aggression, keeps up in the street phase of the map.
Yeah, playing with confidence now, right? That's what we talked about. It's so important. Wow, Cal and NK early picks there on both duelists on the side of 100 Thieves. Sleepy gonna get a pick on TTK, and right now they're just staggering away. They're gonna run themselves in to retake. They know that's okay. That stuff happens. Do not be afraid to reset. One of the biggest pieces of advice that people at this level will tell you is that staggering is the worst thing you can do right outside of using an ultimate in a 1v6 thinking you're Himothy, and you're not gonna make it happen. I promise you that. Reset with your team and start all over again. And as they take that advice, they're going to come back with the confidence. Almost gets the pick. Great bubble there to hold on.
Does force that cooldown at the very least. Also, Delena used both flips. Oh no. I feel like you can tell Delena, maybe not as practiced on the solo necessarily. They're trying to come back in. Impact committed, but he's saved by the rest of the team. With the fate of both worlds, Terra, though, with the hook, brings back Cal, so we can see why they forced this composition with Terra on the Winter Soldier and Delena on the Star-Lord. So they're still maintaining this point. They're staying in a pretty good defensive position. However, Sleepy commits the copy, goes back forward with Team Envy as they look for more.
Just back and forth, using that punch to try to escape. Good decision making there. Trying not to get dunked on. Delena still going to start spinning to win. Great focus here by TTK, trying to get a pick on the backline. Holy moly. Oh, Paint did fall, but the positioning was insane. Well done by Paint to try to hold on. Just dancing around it, but no. Immediately back and forth. Delena going to take out NK as Terra takes out Remix. Numbers are back on the side of 100 Thieves, and I do think they have a chance here at owning this second point.
I don't know how Space lived as long as he did. Also, the late picks come on through. Double support ults committed, double shredded ults committed for both Paint and Sleepy. Now you have the edge on SJP's side. Also, not a lot of time left, but we talked about this earlier. We're kind of heading back into what happened on Midtown, where Team Envy in these clutch situations were able to kind of come back against 100 Thieves when it's, down to the wire in overtime.
Yeah, this is where they've at least shown in the last few games that they can clutch up. Team is stacked. They're heading down center. There is also advantage on the side of 100 Thieves, but they're getting close. As I say, that numbers even out there. And now it's about value. Sleepy early going to copy on the Loki, just holding on until they need. Oh, wow. What a freeze there. Incredible work there by Paint. Just going to put the pressure right back. And Armed and Dangerous out. Immediately cracking impact lands. And it is going to be potentially reset. No, it actually did not connect with a reset there. Does get bubbled up. Vinny going to be taken out. Space as 100 Thieves is now running them back towards their spawn. Strange teleport soon to be the only option. You typically need about 20 seconds, 10 seconds to get there and walk it on through, but we'll see if that happens here as they do need to touch.
How was Cal still alive there? The back line keeping him alive. By the way, Sleepy just now built up that copy. I think it was a bit of a visual thing that was happening with his previous one. Now they come back to Sleepy gets the height. Also, they go into TK. Sitting back, tries to connect the Meteor M. Unfortunately, doesn't. Also, Crystals are forced in the midst of this fight.
And we are starting the dance. Fate of both worlds right on point, and it's just going to be a battle here right back at him. Sleepy going to match that. It is going to be an insane back and forth as we do see them dancing. Terra trying to find an early pick. It's two. Going to take out Pain right back in 100 Thieves' favor. Here comes the dunk. Trying to even out the burst. Space going to take out two. Harvey and Terra both go down. Will this stay on the side of Envy as they look for the thing? Cal going to take out Vinny, and they are owning this as Space drops TTK, and Envy once again gonna clutch this up and take point two.
How did they do it again? How did they do it again, man? Like, what the hell? Somehow Space hit the Meteor M of a lifetime onto the backline of SJP. And another member of 100 Thieves. Minute and 15 seconds left to go. I feel like narratives to me always seem like a bit of a meme sometimes, trying to force something. But right now, I think Envy in 3 clutch scenarios have been able to do it every time.
Yeah, there's something in the water right now. I mean, you talk about how do they do it. You know what? I got to say Space. That's how landed that absolute Meteor M of a lifetime, taking out a strategist and duelist immediately right after they popped their ultimates. And here we go again as they are in the sky trying to ride this momentum. NK going to take out Delena as the map does break down, not allowing that cover to happen. At this point, just trying to build it back. 4%, 5% numbers are in their favor, but they just got to take this space. There is 30 seconds on as this is going to be another one of those clutch fights that they need to show up for.
30 seconds left. Remix also off of the thing. Remix is on to that Doctor Strange canopy. Aya Wakamoto does connect, but it's into a huge amount of Stratus ultimates, at least, to keep everybody healthy, and then goes down to the Kraken impact. And then another one from Terra, and another. So he just shuts out Envy right now. Who can't come back. Oh, no, wait, they commit a very late dance floor? I mean, I guess they could come back with the portal if Remix didn't use it. No, he used it, so they're not going to have it.
No, I think that's going to be it. 100 Thieves Terra is on an absolute masterclass on how to hit that Kraken impact on literally everyone, even the focus on that may be something that's just always known, but we do see switching back and forth. We see teams trying out things, and that's stuff that will help these teams grow in the future and become more competitive. As we do see the first fight, wow, first fight immediately. NK going to be taking out Terra. Nice pick there early. Doesn't do too much for him as the point's still moving forward. Still a lot of space, but they are going to try to collapse and get another. No luck there just yet, as we do see the immediate press by the Star-Lord on height with the Magneto bubble.
I think to me, NK has a bit of a natural read on how to play the Winter Soldier. It has a different play style than this Star-Lord, which can, take angles, do kind of, I guess, similar rotations to Hela. But right now, Envy putting themselves in a good spot, building up towards those ultimates right now, which they're surely going to be in a second unless there's another pick from NK. But she gets the hook and the punch, but it doesn't fully connect. Does force out crystals from both sides, Loki, so.
Yeah, and that's a huge cooldown. Mid 20 seconds, you're going to be waiting that out. That comm is now known, as they are going to take this pressure. As we see Remix going to start just brawling into the front side. Another pull there is going to get an immediate pick on Terra. Well done. Cal going to take two more as they lose Harvey and TTK. Well done by Envy to play off that hook. Space with a nice pick on Zelena, driving them right back into the spawn door.
Yeah, obviously it's still early days, but right now NK kind of diffing Terra, which is a surprise considering, like you mentioned, what happened with Terra earlier, playing so well. Still 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to go, but NK and the swap over to the Winter Soldier is looking good, as this is going to be a full fight, or a full ultimate team fight coming up in a moment.
Yeah, there's discussions in ladder about how, just make sure you're playing cover, don't get pulled. It's not that easy. As you see at this level of play, pulls, even multi-pulls are still happening, as we see an immediate pop there of the Kraken impact. No full value, though. Nobody gonna fall to that, as we do see some damage reduction again onto the clones. NK just resetting, as we do see a dunk here with Space. Get another one! Space gonna take out Terra, and Cal gonna take out Zelena and SJP.
Yeah, beautiful combination. I think 100 Thieves also like to do that, where they, toss out the Clobber in time and then Space over the top with the Meteor M, tries to connect on whoever got hit. That combination is working to a very, very high degree right now for Team Envy, where on the side of 100 Thieves, it feels like TTK looks to go with his ultimate as Meteor M to maybe counter support or Stratus ultimates that go aggressive on the other team's side.
Yeah, a big thing of experience that we'll see here is wow. And that's a great take there onto Sleepy, a mile away. Immediately going to reset there too and hold this fight, as we'll hold on to our conversation for a moment. Will we be able to follow up? There's the reset, or tries to find a reset. Oh my goodness, just barely missing it. Still going to hold on, as they are holding on to their ult economy. Still has TTK and Vinny making it virtually even on both sides, as Remix is down right now, keeping this space. But one thing I did want to mention is 100 Thieves held on to their ultimates after that first fight, decided to not try to overutilize them, take the fight back, let themselves fall, and came back heavy, making things happen, which is a sign of a team that has experience and understanding. But as I'm saying that, Envy does get the touch.
Yeah, Envy gets the touch, also into the Meteor M, and unfortunately can't cash back. Remix, go, by the way, another Clobber in time. Vinny been lapped on that ultimate, comes back through with his own, and it's big. Space gonna go down. The team has to follow through. I mean, you can try to stay alive towards this point, but you don't have any Stratus ultimates to really deal with the side of 100 Thieves at the current moment. So right now, 100 Thieves played it very patiently, and it ended up working out for them because, that late pick on Remix caused them to have to run back from spawn. The combination, like we said, not really used for 100 Thieves. I feel like Vinny saves his Clobber in time for very late into these fights, and same thing with TTK. So it's sort of a team effort wide, it seems like, from the Vanguards of 100 Thieves to wait until the very last moment to commit their ultimates.
Yeah, it's about prioritization. Like they're just trying to figure out what combo they want to use to find value. Like you said, you see the side of 100 Thieves using it more aggressively, popping it, and immediately going to dunk on whoever they can. Ooh, as I'm saying that, we're going to see an insane fight begin, as Cal is going to pop ult, finds Terra in the back, up by 2, keeping the pressure Cal just trying to hold on. They are going to force stagger here. I do think the team needs to fall as a unit and reset for the next fight. Well done, as they are going to make that happen. Oh, they're still holding on. And there goes the staggers. We lose another. Down goes SJP. Envy, or Space, excuse me, going to take out 2. Cal going to drop the Lena, and that's a full team reset.
Honestly, yeah, usually you see SJP commit the dance floor. In this case, he did not, saving the fate of both worlds for the next fight, and that's probably the intelligent play. Team Envy, you said it, they had the pacing play from Cal's ultimate. Now they've put themselves in a good spot, right, with 5 ultimates, Clobber in time, and Meteor M still available for Envy, ready to go.
Yeah, once again, another discussion around the fact that they just did not overutilize and force those ults on their side of Envy. Just waiting for the next fight is enough to force a win, but we do see the immediate initiation again by the side of Envy. And they are going to start utilizing some. Unfortunately, no picks there. Thought I saw somebody fall, but no, nothing on the feed in terms of KOs, as we are going to start dancing on both sides. Fate of both worlds. And here comes another dunk. Will we find value? Out of the sky goes Terra, as Space has not missed in a very long while. Pate's going to fall right back there from Delena. Numbers are even, and we are spinning to win above. Ultimate advantage still on the side of Envy right now, as Sleepy, unless it's a visual glitch, Cal gonna pop out as well. Meteor not finding value.
And not necessarily, but it did at least soak some of Cal's ultimate, right, to make him fall back for the rest of the team. Still needs some healing desperately. Everybody in the front line goes low. No ultimates available except Vinny with a Clobber in time, who connects onto 3. Everybody's going to go down surely on Team Envy's side, and that's why Vinny holds on to it to the very last moment. Cleans up Team Envy in the streets phase of the map with 30 seconds left.
Yeah, well done there. Patience. That fight was like 45 seconds long. It just seemed like it was never ending. But the patience, the focus, 100 Thieves doing what 100 Thieves does, just waiting it out, making sure they capitalize when they can. And Envy is going to be playing a little bit on their heels as the strategist alt advantages on the side of 100 Thieves. We do have Remix ready to start the clobbering time. Will he find value on the back line? Delena immediately going to pop that ultimate. There's the clobbering time. Not on the side of Remix, actually, not able to get anyone from my visual standpoint so far. Immediately going to come right back at him, and this is going to be another one of those long-term fights.
Yeah, Harvey with the copy, Sleepy with the copy, both Fate of both worlds. Space also sitting with the ultimate ready to go. Maybe saving it for somebody on the side. Both teams playing it slow. There comes the ultimate from Cal and NK. The Kraken impact to follow it up, and NK's able to find the elimination. Sleepy on the flank to go help the support on the other side as well to help Cal, who is deep into the back line. SJP, meanwhile, with their own Fate of both worlds, trying to come back through. Remix with another clobber in time. And then with the dunks, the follow-up in here is here in overtime. Kraken impact now towards the payload. Everybody else is going to fall, and Team Envy have done it. They've stopped the 100 Thieves in the streets phase of Aegis-Pan. Over Vinny, and Vinny trying to be more specific about like when he wants to use them. Obviously, we see both duelists on either side look for those ultimates early to force strategist ultimates, so we're probably going to keep seeing that. But to me, it's that theme gameplay that really is kind of the difference maker in this series so far.
Absolutely. I mean, it's just such a difference in strategy and standout play. I mean, the Thing's value, or one of his values, how fast he can get that ultimate back. What? Well done by Pain, taking out Terra early. Envy is going to be up on numbers this early on. Good focus here as they are going to press. Thing dropping back to the team, going to hold on as Remix is now going to start playing aggressively, immediately right back into the back line as you see the HP bars dropping. NK going to take out Zelena, and once again, 2 bodies up in this fight. Will Envy be able to take this early?
I mean, they come back through, able to build up those strategist ultimates simply because they're taking so much damage, but Paint slows it down with a nice freeze. The rest of the crew also has to come back through with a teleporter. Terra came back on the Doctor Strange. He's not going to have that Winter Soldier, in which NK sitting with that ultimate ready to go. With the pop over the top from Cal, with the follow-up damage is huge. TTK, can this be big? It might be too late. The current cross, and TTK shuts it on him. Like an anvil from the sky, Looney Tunes. TTK shuts him down.
Oh, that could have been more clutch. I think TTK also shut down 2 ultimates. Got rid of the Fate of both worlds and the Kraken Impact reset at the same time. That was obscene and potentially, if not point holding, potentially game winning.
That was amazing. I mean, it's unfortunate because everybody's trying to hide behind the Iron Curtain from space, and once that goes down, TTK perfectly timed it, no bubbles to save anybody.
one of the conversations we had before is about your understanding of the Thing's ultimate. Do you want to hold on till the time is necessary, or do you want to try to throw out as many as possible? Both two very different takes, and none of which is the correct answer. It's all about the team style of play, as we do see both being utilized here. NK going to take out Delena. That might be enough to at least get it close, as we are going to see another Kraken impact very shortly once these ultimates have been popped. NK just being patient, holding on, knows that they are going to have one on the opposition as well. Odds are they know Terra's holding on to it, as we do see a dunk. I don't know if it connected with anyone there, as they are still pushing them back into this alleyway.
Yeah, they're coming back through. We see 100Thieves play this sort of style, you know, so well, just sort of yo-yoing back into the fight. Unfortunately, Terra does not get the reset, though. Sleeky has the copy. No Stratus ultimate just yet. XJP has both the fatal both worlds. 50K when he goes. Clobbering time comes out, but XJP counters it with his own fatal both worlds on the other side. Meanwhile, 50K, what's he want to save this ultimate for, right? These fights kind of get drawn out with full Stratus ultimates being popped. Now, once they're gone, how do they want to do this? Obviously, Cal's going to pop this ultimate. 50K's going to be there to match it. Bubbles onto him. Who's he going to connect on to? Space! Sucks it up right into his face. There's not going to be that ultimate that's going to find any damage. The clobbering time on the side from Vinny, though, is going to connect. Nobody lived until Cal gets taken out by Terra. Now here comes Space again onto the backside of the choke point. Can they finally shut it down, Shift? It looks like they should be able to, with the sustaining with Harvey in the copy. So it's kind of what we've seen earlier. Deja vu again in this fight with Harvey's ultimate.
Yeah, an insane set of plays. TTK was at 95 on the Magneto charge, as they are going to get a few here. There's the reset at NK. Got 2, going for 3 on the clones. Make that 4, as they are able to shut this thing into point 1. So well done here by Envy, but oh my goodness, 95% on the charge for TTK. Just the awareness to understand that it almost popped, but still getting it off. Not able to get a pick with it, but man, have these fights been down to the wire and always clutch. And can Envy pull this out to put this into another game?
2 minutes and 30 seconds to go. Sleepy's got the copy ready to go for Terra. That Kraken impact. Same thing with SJP on his team side, but no duelist ultimates for Envy's team. Copy or pull comes back through. Here's the Kraken impact to follow through. However, it is traded out. Delena will not be in this fight. Reset's also still available. Copy comes back through from Sleepy. Now here comes the fate of both worlds, and SJP's right there with his own reply.
Just the patience to hold on, let these cooldowns be used before you follow up. Here we go again with the Galactic Legend. Terra gonna find one. TTK gonna take out Paint, and it's still moving in the favor of 100 Thieves as they take back this priority with 2 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time left for these fights to proceed. Odds are in the favor currently in terms of ult advantage on the side of 100 Thieves right now, with 2 holding on.
And still having that advantage, but I just see how they're going to use these ultimates right now. 100 Thieves, I think, have that strategist ultimate timing, but the problem is Envy and the neutral are keeping their vanguards alive through a fantastic strategist play of Sleepy and Paint. So, Terra, if he finds a hook here, that would be massive. Unfortunately, he gets cut off by the wall. Right now, 100 Thieves trying to walk back into this, taking so much poke.
Yeah, just right now drawing it out. Now we're going to see these ults actually head back towards Envy with 4. Almost gets an early pick, and they try to get the Kraken impact reset. It does. Can we get the dunk on the team? As he's up in the sky, gonna find one, and down goes Terra. Space with another pick early. Back in their favor, the momentum shift. The hype is now on their side. Will they drive this back as they're just running at them towards their spawn door?
Yeah, no ultimates. These staggers would be huge right now. TTK gets found. Bubble. Here's Harvey. Delena. I mean, they're panicking right now. They use the shift. They stay alive, but the heals are here. And if anybody gets found now, I think it might be over, right? Here comes the NK. Force the choke. Nobody found, though. Necessarily. Meanwhile, another hook. Oh, my gosh. What a hook from Terra. Cal. Oh, that could flip everything on its head right now as they walk back through with the dance floor. Meanwhile, Envy just want to disengage it.
This is insane. I can't believe it. Nobody kites like 100 Thieves. How do they do this? They drop back into these tight chokes and just hold on as they are going to start again. NK trying to find somebody, resetting off clones if possible. No! Terra going to flip it back. NK goes down back in the side of 100 Thieves.
Yeah, but can they find the elimination on the inside? SCP flow so low. Here comes the Kraken back to the side. It's countered by Sleepy, who's going aggressive on the inside angle. No reset's going to be down necessarily. He's in fact down. Meanwhile, Wagamoto, who's that going to catch towards the cart? I think it caught Remix, but is the damage there? They don't have healers. NK's going back on freaking Spider-Man of all heroes. Meanwhile, Vinny on the cart has just punched people in the face over and over again. Gets stunned up by Spider-Man though. Here comes the legendary over the high ground. It's met by Space in the sky, however. It doesn't matter. NK gets shut out. Space, it's just you on the point. This could be it for 100 Thieves. You do have the crystals to stay alive. Maybe people are going to come back. Space takes down Zelena. Here comes the fate of both worlds, but it's too late to save anybody on the side of 100 Thieves. It's Max, right? Currently, Envy does have the edge, but it's absolutely dicey right now.
I cannot believe what I'm seeing on this point. Loki crystals from downtown to keep them on as Space stays alive. Immediately gonna turn around and get the pick. The Spider-Man switch back off. Immediately gonna reset everything like nothing has happened. Ult on the side of Terra right now. 100 Thieves ready to start that Kraken impact. Could be game-winning. Sleepy with the Loki immediately gonna start the dance floors. We are gonna see another fate of both worlds. Oh my goodness, this 100 Thieves is gonna turn this around. Down goes the entirety of Envy, and what a retake. I cannot believe that fight.